The envelope budgeting system, a simple, effective way to manage your money. In a world where managing personal finances can feel overwhelming, the envelope budgeting system offers a refreshingly simple approach to controlling your spending and reaching your financial goals. This old-school method, which involves dividing your income into categories and allocating cash to specific envelopes, has stood the test of time. It's particularly effective for those who prefer a tangible, hands-on way to track expenses. This video will break down what the envelope budgeting system is, how it works, and how you can start using it to gain control over your finances. What is the envelope budgeting system? The envelope budgeting system is a money management technique that assigns cash to different spending categories, each represented by an envelope. Once the money in a particular envelope is spent, that's it. There's no dipping into other envelopes or spending beyond your set limits. This system forces you to be intentional with your spending and prevents overspending by using only the cash you've allocated. How it works. You allocate cash to different categories, e.g., groceries, rent, entertainment, based on your monthly income. Place the allocated cash into physical envelopes labeled with each category. Spend only the money in the envelopes for each specific purpose. Once the envelope is empty, you stop spending in that category until your next budgeting period. The benefits of envelope budgeting. 1. Simple and tangible. The envelope system makes budgeting incredibly straightforward and tangible. Physically handling cash helps you visualize and control your spending more effectively than digital transactions, where it's easy to swipe a card without thinking. 2. Prevents overspending. Since each envelope has a fixed amount of money, it prevents you from spending more than you have. You can't overspend if the cash is gone. It's a foolproof way to stay on budget. 3. Builds financial discipline. Using the envelope method encourages discipline and mindfulness around your finances. You have to make decisions about your priorities and ensure you're not wasting money on non-essential items. 4th, encourages saving. By being more aware of where your money is going, you can set aside envelopes specifically for savings or larger financial goals, such as an emergency fund, vacation, or debt repayment. Step-by-step guide to setting up the envelope budgeting system. Ready to get started? Follow these simple steps to set up your own envelope budgeting system. Step 1. List your monthly expenses. Begin by listing all your regular monthly expenses. Break them down into essential categories like rent/mortgage, groceries, utilities, transportation, entertainment, dining out, personal care, savings. Each category will have its own envelope. Step 2. Calculate your income. Determine your total monthly income after taxes. This is the money you'll divide into your various spending categories. It's important to only budget for money you actually have, so use your net income rather than gross income. Step 3. Allocate money to each category. Once you've listed your expenses and calculated your income, allocate specific amounts of cash to each category. For essential categories like rent and utilities, assign the exact amounts needed. For more flexible categories like groceries, dining out, and entertainment, estimate a reasonable amount you can spend each month. For example, rent, $1,000, groceries, $300, utilities, $150, transportation, $100, entertainment, $50, dining out, $75, savings, $200. Step 4. Prepare your envelopes. Label physical envelopes with each spending category and put the cash you allocated into each one. For example, put $300 into an envelope labeled groceries and $50 into an envelope labeled entertainment. This will help you track how much you have left in each category as the month progresses. Alternatively, if you prefer not to use physical cash, you can use digital tools and apps that mimic the envelope budgeting system. Apps like Good Budget and Envelopes allow you to set up digital envelopes for each category, making it easy to track your spending without handling physical money. Step 5. Track your spending. Each time you make a purchase, take the money from the corresponding envelope. For example, if you go grocery shopping, you'll use cash from the groceries envelope. Once the envelope is empty, you can't spend any more in that category until your next budgeting period. Tracking your spending throughout the month will help you stay accountable and ensure you're sticking to your budget. Step 6. Review and adjust. At the end of the month, review how you did. Did you overspend in certain categories? Do you have leftover money in others? This review will help you adjust your budget for the next month. If you consistently find that you're running out of money in a particular category, you might need to allocate more funds to that envelope. Tips for success with envelope budgeting. 1. Be realistic. When allocating money to each category, be realistic about your spending habits. If you tend to spend more on groceries than you initially budgeted for, adjust your envelope accordingly to avoid running out of money mid-month. 2. Don't forget irregular expenses. Some expenses don't occur every month, like car maintenance or holiday gifts. Create an envelope for these irregular costs and contribute to it each month so you're prepared when these expenses arise. 3. Stick to the system. It can be tempting to pull money from one envelope to cover overspending in another, but this defeats the purpose of the system. Stick to the cash you've allocated and avoid borrowing from other categories. 4. Use digital tools. If cash isn't convenient, if you don't like handling physical cash, consider using digital apps to manage your envelopes. Apps like YNAB, You Need a Budget, and Every Dollar allow you to set up spending categories and track your transactions without withdrawing cash. 5. Prioritize savings. Use the envelope system to help build savings. Create a dedicated savings envelope and regularly contribute to it. You can also prioritize paying off debt by creating an envelope specifically for debt payments. Envelope budgeting in the digital age. While the traditional envelope system uses physical cash, many modern budgeting apps mimic this method digitally. These apps allow you to allocate your income to virtual envelopes and track your spending automatically. They can link to your bank account, making it easier to monitor your budget without handling physical money. Popular apps include Good Budget, a digital envelope system that lets you allocate funds to specific categories and track your spending. Envelopes. This app allows you to create virtual envelopes for each spending category, making it easy to stick to your budget. YNAB, You Need a Budget. YNAB follows a similar philosophy to envelope budgeting, encouraging users to allocate every dollar of their income to a specific purpose. Conclusion. The envelope budgeting system is a powerful and simple way to gain control of your finances. By allocating cash to different spending categories and sticking to the limits you've set, you can prevent overspending, build financial discipline, and prioritize savings. Whether you choose to use physical envelopes or a digital version, the key to success is consistency and mindfulness about your spending habits.